1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You're listening to the 1.21 show. It's time for another top 10. I'm the snitch Vinny Bark.
I'm Mulligan Duke Hooligan.
Mike the Mushhound Molester.
I'm Silent Glory Mel Buxton.
And today we're doing if we're gonna list out movies, and it's things that we would want from the movie, or would we want the scenario from the movie to be real life?
Yes. Also, the pros and cons to taking said item or scenario from the movie.
Correct. Let's get right into it. Number 10.
10 is, as a whole, is Star Trek. And as soon as I think Star Trek, I think holodeck all the time for me.
I would never leave the holodeck.
But there's all those planets and everything that you could go see and do.
You can make the planets on the holodeck.
Yeah. I wouldn't have to leave my house. I could just go to Mars in my basement.
Now, what if you're in the holodeck for like 4 days and you crash into that planet?
So
It's
wait.
like hanging out with holographical Eazy-E. Like, it's not the same.
So I can't have a holodeck just in my garage. Like, I have to be on the Enterprise and using their holodeck.
Well, it all depends. They never showed that crap on Star Trek. Did every family have a holodeck as well as the Enterprise?
Well,
No.
I would right off the bat, I would hope that I would not be the sole person driving the holodeck or driving the Enterprise. like the whole ship is mine. I would hope I would have a Sulu.
Well, are we the crew?
And yeah, well, we have to just suffer through just sitting there while
Yeah,
you're all
yeah.
having fun and shit on Mars.
You're not Bogart in the holodeck here. I'm not piloting this ship alone,
Oh.
buddy.
Well, I didn't know the scenario here. Well, we're gonna have to. We'll divvy up time. We'll have a chart from noon to 6. I get the holodeck, and from midnight to 3.
That's a long hologram.
I don't know where I am. I'm playing a ball game with extra innings.
Now, on Sundays, we park the ship, and we all 4 jump in for the show.
Well, why don't we just do that anyway?
What,
Someone
stay
could-
constantly parked and play in the holodeck 24/7?
Yeah, just we'll find a nice little planet.
Wait a minute.
We'll
there's
make shop and play in the holodeck.
well, there's Klingons and other guys looking for us, so we got to be on. And plus, we're on a mission far, far away. Like, we can't get far, far away if we're just parked all the time.
Well, see, now I'm not sure I want this holodeck because there seems like there's a shitload of problems with me.
There's a
playing
lot of
holodeck.
work.
That's what I'm
Klingons
talking
and
about.
crashing and
Pros
parking.
and cons. You can't have a holodeck without an Enterprise, and you can't park your Enterprise without getting killed.
All right, fair enough. We'll draw straws. Whoever gets the short straw has to drive. The other 3 get to go play in the holodeck.
We'll be in the holodeck.
If you need me.
Number 9.
9. 9 is a horrible movie. I would only want the ability from this movie. It's Jumper. Have you seen the movie?
Sucked.
Do you know why that movie sucked? Because it had the worst actor ever in it. And I don't really mean that, but he sucks. What's his name? Star Wars boy?
I don't know.
Anakin.
Yeah, we'll call him that.
Kirkin.
Kirkin ruined this movie.
Anna
Just
Kirk.
Anna Kirk. Hayden
what's-
Christensen.
Yeah.
It popped in my head.
Yeah.
There it is. He ruined the movie. Anyway, you could go back and forth wherever you want. He could just go wherever he wanted. He went to like a pyramid or whatever. Did he do that?
I don't know if it was the pyramid. I think they just went to, like, Egypt in general.
I don't remember specifics.
No, I don't. I never saw the movie, so maybe that's good if it sucked.
It is.
But could he go in time, jumping,
know.
or just present time but place to place?
Yeah, present time.
Yeah. Like right now, we could say, hey, we're going to go live from London. Pew, and we go. I don't know what noise you make, but you do that. Nightcrawler. Or,
Now I'd feel that it would be like most things. It would be really cool for maybe the first couple months, but after a while, I'd just be going to like work and home. Like I'd stop using it after a while.
Yeah, I'd be crazy. I'd be like, yo, fuck you. Smack a guy in the face and then disappear.
I'm going to get a pizza in Chicago.
And you'll never see him again. The guy will be like, where the fuck? Like, you just go, you're in like California, and you just zap over to Nebraska and kick some farmer and you go back.
Well, if we're going off the story or the movie in general, then we always have to worry about the people that are always tailing us.
Well, see, the only con in this is Hayden Christensen.
Yeah, that has to be it. Because
And what a con.
the pro that sold me is that I could, like, we're all hanging out. I could say I'll be right back. I instantly zip to Nebraska. I kick a farmer, and I come back.
I would say, what if you just like picked up a stranger, zapped in Nebraska, and then just zapped back without him? You know,
But
because he wouldn't even know what happened, and he's what the fuck? Why am I in a cornfield?
He can do it too, though.
He's safe.
So everyone can jump?
Everyone can do it.
Who? The farmer?
No,
Person
everyone
we
can
left in the
jump.
cornfield.
Everyone can do the farmer.
I think the
That's
farmer
another-
is gonna have a say in that.
That's another pro.
All right, number 8.
8. Judge Dredd. Would it be cool, say you're coming out of the 7-Eleven and there's some riffraff on their way to you, snapping their fingers. A judge just zooms in. Now, if it was today, you would die because the cops aren't around. Now, but if there's a judge, they just seem to be everywhere, and they take care of that shit right in front of you. So you get to watch it too. Fuck you, and you go home with your cowtail.
Now, straight up, look, you can have an entire police force from today. I would totally trade that for, like, 3 judges.
I would take that.
Because no one would fuck around with those
Nope.
guys.
Zooming around.
Could we be the judges?
I would rather be protected so that I can feel safe walking down the street with my wallet, like, in my hand with 3 phones in my other hand.
Yeah, I'm, like, waving in people's faces, my wallet.
These aren't mine. I don't want these. Come get them. But there's judges flying around me. So you're just fucked. But you also live in a fucked world. You know?
Yeah.
Like,
Dystopian.
I'll
There-
stay here with the police force then.
yeah.
Number
Hey.
7.
Who framed Roger Rabbit?
Now, we talking,
I don't know if I'd want cartoon people running around.
I don't think I like my Christopher Lloyd that way.
Well, I don't know if Lloyd is going to come with the picture. What if you got regular Lloyd, Jim from Taxi, but
Okay.
also there were cartoons?
I'll take it.
All right, and would you want them to live in like another part of the city, or could
That's,
they be?
that's segregation.
Could you have like your dog neighbor? Well, that's what they did in the movie anyway.
And that's segregation.
So is it okay? Well, at the end they broke down the wall and they were all happy and sun.
Well, how about this? The Toons can live in their own part of town. We'll live here. But they could come to our grocery store. if they-
Only
if
there?
they need. And we can go to their barber for a clean shave.
This is
And
a
a haircut.
Toons only grocery store.
So who negotiated that deal? We'll come to your barber, and you can come to our grocery store.
Roger.
Curran just negotiated that deal.
Yeah, it took hours, but I got it done.
Okay.
Do we have a bunch of cartoonishly hot girls walking around?
I would hope so, because then they could shop anywhere they want. They could stay over. Like, I'm fine with that.
They can come on over.
You can live closer here. I would move to there. Like, am I allowed in Cartoon World, please?
And they all have to be wearing the red dresses.
I don't know. They can wear whatever the hell they want.
Yeah, they can wear whatever. As
As long
long as
as-
there's babies smoking cigars with dirty mouths.
Lead me to the single debutantes.
Number 6? Number 6?
6.
Number 6.
6. Terminator 2. It's got to be 2.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah. Think
I would enjoy having a Terminator,
you
but the
get
repercussions
you get your own Terminator.
drastic.
It's pretty drastic.
But we made the point. For there to be a Terminator, there will have to be an apocalypse.
Yeah.
Now,
Apocalypses aren't cool.
I might have to barter the date on the date, because when did it happen? I can't even remember the exact date, but it wasn't far, and I might want that to be a little farther ahead.
Wasn't it like 2020 or something, or 2015?
I think 2015 is taken.
Only one event per year.
I don't know. It was a little too close, I think. We
Now-
will be around.
Now, Clay, you have your own Terminator. His name's Buck.
This
I
is
have my own
correct.
Terminator. His name's Scruff. You and I get in an argument with each other over whatever, can our Buck and Scruff fight?
Well, what happens though? Would they fight to the death, and then you would be without
They
Terminator?
don't fight to the death. Just one of them eventually says, "I've had enough."
So it's like Pokemon, but with Terminators.
Yeah, exactly. And I lose. Buck
He
beats up
climbs
Scruff.
back into your little egg, and you
Yeah.
put him back in your pocket.
I have to take Scruff home and nurse him back to health.
Well,
Makes no sense because Terminator means to terminate, so it's not like they could just be like, "Oh yeah, I'm done fighting. You won."
no, hold on now. They put that chip in his head in the second one, and he started turning human. So
Yeah.
I'm sure you can.
That's what I'm saying.
To be a Pokemon.
If he gets a little battle damage, I take him home and I knit him up a new face.
No, you're definitely gonna. If Buck gets, you only get one Terminator, dude. Like you better not mess my shit up, because I'm not sending myself another one.
Well, then what would be the point of having a Terminator if you can't sick them on people?
Well, I mean, hey, not on each other. Don't sick the Terminators on each other. They could be a tag team, Buck and Scruff.
So is there a Terminator only bar?
Singles night. Well, no, all right. So, no, well, that doesn't make sense, though, because if I sick Scruff on you, Buck's just going to get in the way and
Wait,
defend you.
why
So
are we
Scruff and
fighting?
Buck are fighting.
Why are we fighting?
It's simply hypothetical. It's a scenario.
Let's turn them on the masses.
But then won't the masses have their own? So eventually you're just going to have Terminators fighting each other.
Whoa. Let's not just start handing out Terminators here.
Well, if we
Like-
do hand out Terminators, though, right, and they do end up fighting each other, maybe the apocalypse won't happen because they'll just kill each other off. But then in the end, we're out Terminators and we don't have them anymore.
Dude, there was only one and they kept the arm. There'd be arms and legs all over the place. Like, that shit's still gonna happen. Fucking Cyberdyne.
So for me, so far, having a Terminator is a no-win. Because eventually he's going to get fucked up.
Only if we could negotiate the date.
I paid big bucks for Scruff, and if I got to keep nursing him back to health,
Wait,
I don't want him.
Then you
Wait.
got a busted-ass Terminator if you got to keep on nursing him back to health and he's not
We-
winning any.
we can afford the Terminator? How much does the basic Terminator go for in the
I
store?
thought you were giving me a Terminator.
What's
Well,
the
you-
upkeep on
You
these
just said
Terminators?
you paid good money. I just figured we're sending ourselves Terminators from our old selves.
Is it 3,000 miles for the oil change, or is that just?
Where did you put the oil in this guy? How long did
And I'm not checking his dipstick.
All right, so straight up, the four of us each, we have Terminators. The four of us, we're starting a gang.
Yes.
No doubt. Leather jackets for everybody.
Including the Terminators?
Of course. Well, they come with the jacket. I insist.
Aviator
We have to get
jackets.
our own.
Yeah, so the four of us come snapping out of an alleyway. We get in a scuffle. People start talking shit. We sick on our Terminators.
I'm gonna look for scuffles.
That's
That's
right.
the case.
Just pushing people.
God damn right. I'm going
Something about it.
downtown to save lives and just fuck people up with Buck.
5.
Speaking of five, number 5.
5 is Groundhog Day, which could sound shitty at first,
No.
but there's no
Well-
Bill Murray here.
If I get to pick the day, that would be my only
Well, no, because
No.
he did.
I don't
No.
want like a rainy day.
I would love a rainy day, but no, you can't. That's going a little too far because I'd pick like Christmas '87 or something like that. But
Why not?
well, I'd love getting Dino Riders every day, but you can't pick the day. Whatever. You're in Pennsylvania without Bill Murray.
But you could just run up to like your neighbor and just kick him in the shin or something, you know?
Oh,
And everything's over the next day. They don't know.
I would totally take advantage of that. That would be limitless of the shit you could do. Like when he takes the truck with the 2 guys and he just drives off a cliff or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, why the fuck not? I'm gonna go do that today. Why wouldn't you?
I don't know. I think I may. I know that there was a lot of stuff to do, but I feel like I just would get bored.
that definitely happened in the movie, and then he killed himself. So you're probably right.
Yeah. So there's
But-
the con. You end up
See,
killing
but that's
yourself.
if Bill Murray hadn't been in shit suck PA, he might have had fun. If he was in Las Vegas, why
Now
not?
that puts a twist to it. See that does bring up a good point because I can go to casinos all day long and do it again and again and again, even though I wouldn't be able to keep the money.
I won. I lost. Whatever.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
see, but that's the thing. Like, you get up early, you go to the casino at 4 a.m., You know the number. 21 black lands on 21 black. You get your money that morning. Fuck, you have the entire day to go do whatever you want with that
And
money.
every day you just go get $21 million or whatever.
Every single day, you just go hit the jackpot and do whatever you want with it. Why not?
Save game on Xbox.
Oh, so you have to keep playing the same level over and over and over again.
Or just play it all day. Because you do have infinite. You would never get new games, though. You'd have to play, like, Sammy's baseball adventure. It would dwindle down to the Star Trek, the movie game. And then you would kill yourself.
You could be Anna Kirk. No good. Number 4.
4.
Blank check.
This was my dream as a kid. Let me tell you.
Water slide.
Now, Frank,
Oh,
this is
yeah.
blank check, not black check,
Okay.
as you originally thought.
Yeah.
No, that's- oh, yeah, all right.
Who wouldn't
Now-
want... how did he get the check? Was it a mobster that gave it to him?
Yeah, remember he hit his bike.
That
The
freak.
mobster ran over his bike and just handed him a blank check and said, make it for what it's worth, and he wrote something ridiculous. Like $1 million. I mean, that was a lot back in like 95 or
For a
whenever the
kid,
fuck
it's a
that came
lot.
out.
For a kid, that's everything. Little do you know, you could go ahead and be greedy. But then you have a faulty mobster after you.
Now, did the mobster go after him?
Oh, yeah.
It's his own
Yeah,
fault.
Good thing I wasn't a good mobster.
So what? He expected this kid to write out a check for $75 or whatever the bike was worth.
Yeah, dude, look at your suit. You're all right.
He was in a hurry.
I'd like to think the mob was smarter than that.
No,
So-
that's why it's a faulty mobster.
Do we have a set number
He's
that we
new.
have to write the check out for? Like, it can't go over a certain amount.
No, fuck no. I mean, you make the decision. If you take $100, they won't come after you. If you fucking take $1 million, they're probably coming.
Well,
So you're gonna have
I'd
to
still take like $1 million, and I'd have enough, or no, I'd probably take a shit ton more than that.
get shit
And a shit ton.
butt ton.
A butt ton. And then I'd have enough money to whack the mobster.
Wait, who would you then buy a Terminator to go whack him?
Yeah, that works.
And then do it all over the next day.
Yeah.
If I could somehow arrange that in one day, it'd be a miracle.
I'm going to buy buck off you to kill the mobster.
So in one day, you have to ride your bike, get hit by a mobster, go cash in a $21 million check, hurry up, go get your local Terminator, and then sick him on the mobster.
Yep.
That's a fucking awesome day.
I'll
Then
say
do it again the next day.
that's a fun-filled day, and you're gonna be tuckered out by early evening.
Well, you can sleep in the next day.
It's an every other day occurrence that we do it.
Okay. Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, you're killing mobsters. Tuesdays and Wednesdays or whatever. Or Tuesdays
Oh, I'm
and Thursdays,
sleeping in
taking
today. It's a Tuesday.
off. Yeah, he knocks on your door like, I'm here to kill you. Like, dude, it's fucking Tuesday. Chill.
We talked about this.
Come back tomorrow. I'll have my Terminator then. Number 3.
Total Recall. Similar to the holodeck, maybe. But you do have an uncomfortable series of events that happens on your way in. But you keep
Yeah.
the memories, though, or something like that. You think you've done it all, and it's real, instead of being fake-ish.
I'd rather just have the holodeck.
Yeah. I don't think I could go through that. Because, I mean, then would we really end up finding out that it was all implanted?
I guess you just got to find out.
It's too sketchy for me.
It is sketch. Like, from Jump Street. Even in the original, I was like, Arnold, I know you want to get your ass to Mars, but you just want to think this through, dude.
Take the three-titted chick.
Now, there's the con.
I like
She's-
mine with 2, please.
Yeah. I think mid-coitus, I would throw up.
I mean,
It's not that
it's-
bad, I wouldn't think.
Well, I think it'd be kind of hard to get an even motorboat with 3 tits.
Dude, I don't know, man. I mean, every guy is, like, excited about it. But dude, that shit is. I would be thinking like, this bitch came out of a swamp when she was a kid, and she grew that shit because of waste.
Well,
Like,
look,
she's-
if we're at a point in time where I can implant a life into my head, a chick with 3 tits is going to be faux pas.
If you're on Mars and you're used to it, whatever. If you
That's
saw,
what I'm saying.
dude, a third nipple freaks most people out. This bitch has a full tit.
Well, if there's a third nipple, I'd hope there'd at least be a tit to go with.
Yeah, third nipple is a little freakish, and it looks like a pepperoni.
Yeah. Put that on the end of a fun bag. What do you got?
Breast.
Total Recall.
Boom. Total Recall. Number 2.
Number 2 is horrible for most people, but I would like it. I know, Matt, you will agree. Night of the Living Dead.
Oh, I'd love that to happen.
The pro, you don't go to work or pay bills. The con, chance of getting eaten.
People are
I
constantly
mean,
trying to
pretty
eat you.
much you're not going to live a very long life, I'm sure.
Yes. Now, you could say, well, maybe we'll take Zombieland because that wasn't so bad. But
They were still working carnivals.
there were working carnivals and Bill Murray's. Those zombies ran. I'm not a fan of the running zombie in my life. I'd rather have the slow ones. But look at Walking Dead. That's what you get right there.
If just for the experience, I'd say yeah.
I mean, if you got to go some way.
Holodeck.
Yeah, I can
Holodeck
recreate
zombies,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, recreate it on the holodeck.
See, that's not even a thing. Like, I know that all 4 of us, as soon as we went into the holodeck, it wouldn't even be a thing. We would Night of the Living Dead instantly, hit save, close door, don't bother us, we're parked behind Planet X, fuck you, and we're not coming out.
That's when we hide from the Klingons.
Back in 10.
Dude, don't fuck. We got Terminators on this ship. Now we got Terminators, so they can fly around while we kill.
Yeah. Set to drive.
It's perfect, and this is at the end of our day after killing the mobster.
That's right. Finally, number 1.
Number 1, Back to the Future. You can go wherever, but you might fuck something up if you buy an almanac.
Well, just don't buy an almanac.
Yeah, but
You
you could fuck things up, like,
Yeah, dude. You could, like,
easily.
accidentally kick your mom over while she's pregnant with you.
All right, well, here's the thing. I'll go back, and when I get here, I'll just drive somewhere else. I'll drive to Nebraska. There's no me's, no moms, no dads, no grandpas. There's no chance for me to fuck anything up in Nebraska.
Hey, why the hell would you
in the
travel
future or the past?
You could travel back in time to go to Nebraska. Nebraska today sucks.
I'm just saying, wherever I get, well, that's what I won't travel within I can't quantum leap. It'll be anti-quantum leap. It'll have to be outside of my lifetime.
I would take Doc over Al. I'll say that much right now.
I would take Doc over Al as well. That's
Yeah,
an easy call. That's a really fucking easy call.
That's
Really easy.
Yeah, yeah. Al was an asshole, to be honest.
Al was an asshole until they switched roles and he realized what he was going through, and then he was nicer. But
that was like the last season and like the last half of it.
It was towards the end there.
Doc is your friend. So, also, there's Biffs everywhere, apparently. So you gotta watch out for those. Everywhere you
Nebraskan
go,
Biffs.
Yeah, Nebraskan Biffs, the Himalayan Biffs, they're everywhere.
The late night Himalayan Biff.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.